Hey guys, welcome back to another raid video. In today's video, I want to do a team showcase of our brand new dungeon, Iron Twins, stage 15 using epic champion only. Alright, I was doing a lot of testing on this team because I'm a super end game player, and with my current roster, I can beat stage 15 pretty easily. Alright. And then I thought about I want to make some content for my low spending viewers. Alright, so I came up with a team consisting of 5 epic champions that can beat stage 15. Alright, pretty consistent. Let me show you guys a image here. Look at this. Stage 15, 5 epic champion, 1 minute 13 seconds. Alright, I know a lot of other content creators already put out a team that consists of one champion, one real champion Paragon that can solo stage 15, but it takes like 12 minutes. Alright, if you want to do the solo strategy and you have time to spare, you can do that, right? I think the Paragon strategy is also very consistent. It just takes very long time, but with this team, alright, I think you might be able to do it. Alright, as you guys notice here, I do not have any blessing on this champion, and of course they are geared with kind of insane gear. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys a couple runs first, then I'm gonna show you guys the gear. You might say that, oh, this it takes insane gear to do, right? Of course it takes insane gear, but for those of you guys who might watch this video maybe like 2 months later, you can get like 2-3 stars of blessing on this champion. It will make up the gear difference, trust me. Alright, I do not have any red star on these champions, and let's see a run first. It's full auto. Alright, you really don't need any setup on this. Okay, like Geomancer is just insane here. Alright, look at this. I don't care about affinity whatsoever. I don't care about the Iron brand debuff whatsoever. Alright, I think Plarium designed this place to be like affinity based, but honestly, as of right now, I really don't think player care even a little bit about affinity. People mostly just use whatever champion they want. Alright, I have never seen any player to just bring a single affinity team in this place, basically. Alright, let's see. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys the gear after the run. I think it's pretty consistent. This one is probably gonna be a little bit slower than the image I showed. Okay, keep it going. Still alive. That's the biggest AoE here. I'm still managed to survive this. Then I should be safe. At 40%, that's the biggest AoE. If I can survive this, I can do this. Alright? So I need to bring a Doom Priest to just constantly cleanse. Alright. Ver just died, but that's gonna be fine. Alright. I have to put... I can revive him, actually. Right? This is gonna be fine. Wait. Come on. Alright. A little bit intense. Alright. This is a little bit intense. So let's try it again. Alright, I want to see a more consistent way of doing this. Come on, let's do it again. Alright. Like, you guys can pretty much see the synergy here. Verges can do a AoE ally protection, and my Godseeker Aneri here is gonna extend the buff, right? So this team just can survive, basically. Let's see again. Alright. And I would say, like, of course you don't have to use 5 epic champion, and the only champion that you cannot replace is Geomancer. Any 4 champions, if you have certain legendary champion, it's always an upgrade. Alright, you don't have to use these champions. There are just way better legendary version of these champions, basically. Let's keep it going. Come on. Alright, go. The power of Geomancer. I will have to survive the 40% big AoE. If I can survive that, I should be able to do this. Alright, ally protection up. Is the big AoE incoming? Alright, that's the big AoE here. And I did not survive. Alright, actually, Godseeker revived herself. That's the best part of her skill kit. And she revives Verges. And that will be it. Alright, so yeah, as you guys can see, the ending is always a little bit stressful, I would say. Right? It's kind of like the mythic rating in World of Warcraft, right? So anyways, that's about the run. I think it's pretty consistent, alright? Again, this team kind of has crazy gear, but if you actually, like, as time goes by, if you actually want to try this team, I think you're gonna have some blessings on this champion, right? So you're gonna make them stronger to make up the gear difference. So, alright, so 5 epic champion here. Number 1 is Geomancer. Alright, this is crazy gear. I know I gear Geomancer in a reflex set, but you don't have to, alright? The first thing you have to do, you cannot get away with, is the accuracy. You're gonna build at least 530 accuracy on the Geomancer. If you cannot get to this type of stats, just don't worry about reflex stat. Just do like triple accuracy, triple perception, or anything like that. Don't worry about reflex. You can't get away with the accuracy requirement, right? Unless you use an increased accuracy champion, alright? And for the mastery, like, this type of accuracy is even very difficult for a player like me. So I have to reset his mastery, and I went with support tree, because if you use Geomancer in Hydra, you're gonna go with defense tree, right? But just be more consistent. I just reset his mastery and went with support tree to get an extra accuracy. And one small thing you're gonna do is, if you decide to use Geomancer in Iron Twins, you're gonna set up his AI to not use A2. The reason you're gonna do this is because of this mastery here, Charged Focus. Increase accuracy by 20 when the champion has no skill on cooldown. So like, you really don't want this skill to be on cooldown, because this is pretty much useless in Iron Twins. And if this skill is not on cooldown, when you are going to use A3, you are gonna get 20 extra accuracy. I know it's a small accuracy increase, but sometimes it could be very critical. Alright, the next champion is gonna be Doom Priest. This is a Doom Priest. You're just gonna push for very, very high HP and very healthy speed in a regeneration set or immortal set. She's gonna heal the entire team, because in this team you are not going to build any resistance, so the boss is gonna do defense down. Defense down could be very scary sometimes, so you just need this Doom Priest to constantly cleansing your whole team and just heal your whole team. And for the mastery, I'm gonna go with timely intervention, just because anything else on the bottom tree, on the bottom row, I think they're very useful. I have Bulwark in another champion, so on your team you only need 1 Bulwark. Right? 2 Bulwark is not gonna stack, so there's no point to use another Bulwark. So across these 8 mastery here, I think the only one that might be useful is timely intervention. So I went with timely intervention. The next champion is gonna be Volgoth. I think I used this Volgoth. Right? This Volgoth is geared in curing set. Right? In a curing set. Because I think across the entire game, the only champion that might be useful, that might be able to use curing set, is Volgoth. So I farm Fire Knight a lot, and this set drops from Fire Knight. I have a lot of good 6-star legendary pieces, so I just put a curing set on Volgoth. It's gonna increase his healing from the passive. And for the mastery, like I said, you only need 1 Bulwark on your team, and he is the only champion on my team that is using Bulwark, and that's basically it. Alright, the next one is gonna be Godseeker Aneri. So here is Godseeker Aneri. She is geared in a Guardian set. Guardian set is super good. Alright, she's gonna heal. This set is gonna heal the warrior, and everybody else is gonna take 10% reduced damage. This set is super good. Again, this set is kind of like Bulwark. It does not stack, so there's no reason to use 2 Guardian set on your team. Only 1 is enough. And for Godseeker Aneri, her base HP is really bad, so it's a little bit difficult to push good stats on this champion. Alright, so for the mastery, again, I went with timely intervention because I don't think anything else is useful. Like, you don't really have to go with offense tree and go with War Master because your only damage is gonna be Geomancer. So that's her build. God Seeker Aneri. The next one is gonna be Verges, my last champion, because I did a lot of research, and I think the best ally protection champion in the game currently, the best epic ally protection champion in Raid Shadow Legends is gonna be Verges. He is just so tanky. Alright, the only downside is his base stats is really low, so I just put triple immortal set on this champion because he still needs to have some type of self-healing. Right, you can do a regeneration set as well, but I feel like on my team with triple immortal and the healing from Doom Priest and the healing from God Seeker Aneri, he's gonna be fine. Right, he's gonna be fine. He has this insane ally protection here. Look at all these ally protection, and he can put increased defense on himself, and the crazy passive, he just get a shield whenever he receives a lot of damage. Right, for the mastery, again, the same route. Alright, going with timely intervention because I don't really think anything is gonna help him. Alright, don't worry about War Master. Like I said, War Master is not gonna help you. Alright, so the only one that's useful is timely intervention. So I have 3 timely intervention, 1 bulwark, and 1 War Master, which is on Geomancer. That's basically it. And he is kind of speed tuned with God Seeker Aneri because after he puts out all these crazy buffs, AoE ally protection, stuff like that, then the God Seeker Aneri is going to do a buff extension, right? So they have to be speed tuned. God Seeker just have such a great skill kit. Like you guys see from the second run I did, she got one shot, right? And then she just revived herself, right? She revived herself, then she just revived my Verges, right? She has 2 revive skill on her skill kit. Alright, so that's basically, I think, the most low spending way of beating Iron Twin Fortress in a non-cheese strategy. Of course, there are cheese strategy out there. There are maybe even like unkillable team, like the block damage unkillable team out there, but I think you should be able to do it as time goes by. Alright, you might not be able to do this, like you might not able to beat this even if you have all 5 champions, because currently it takes a little bit of gear, but as time goes by, like once you get the red stars, the blessing on these champion, it's gonna make up the gear difference, right? And of course, you don't really have to use 5 epics. You can use like Bad Alcazar or Duchess or any other crazy champion if you have them. There's another image I have. This is another, I think I did it yesterday. I just used Brogni. Like it kind of works the same, right? Geomancer, Brogni, Verges, and 2 Volgoth. Actually, the result of this is I found out that using 2 Volgoth is completely pointless. You don't have to use 2 Volgoth. Just bring another champion. So yeah, there are another strategy, but honestly, the most important member of the team is really Geomancer. Right, it's really Geomancer. Like all these 4 champions can be replaced. If you got legendary champions, there are a lot of better choice. But this is just I want to do a team showcase for my low spending viewers. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, like I said, you will be able to do it as time goes by. So if you can do it now, just try this team in stage 14, 13. It should be fine. All right. So that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you guys in a video soon.